What up? What up? Your good man Tone Space, right? So I was talking to my homeboy earlier. You know what I'm saying? He's a Takashi 6ix9ine fan, if you will. He's around the area, so he's been seeing Shorty or whatever for a minute. So we was just chopping it up, and because he loved talking about that dude, even if it ain't no news about him or whatever. I'm like, why is this little kid a topic of discussion for 30 something plus year old man? Ain't there better things we could talk about? But he loves talking about Shorty for whatever reason. So of course today, yap 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 with all the stuff that's going on with the young man or whatever. But he said some things that had me thinking. Because I was watching, it's a internet's flooded with Tekashi 6ix9ine videos from different hip hop vlogs and blogs and stuff. I don't even feel right doing it as a grown ass man talking about a kid. So it's like only way I really feel like talking about Shorty is if I'm gonna parlay it into a point, kind of like I did in my last video, right? So, and that's exactly what I'm gonna do. So anyway, I was watching some goofball with the latest gossip, some annoying looking dude that do some silly dance at the beginning of his videos, and just irksome. I don't even know his name. I fire shots at him and call his name out if I remembered it. But anyway, this dude, some dude with the latest gossip and news, you know what I'm saying? He had a 6ix9ine video and he got something wrong. You know what I'm saying? He was actually reckless with his reporting. Or if I'm wrong, you could correct me. But basically, this dude on his thing, he said on his channel in his video, he said that Shotty, the dude they call Treyway, that went down from Treyway, the dude Shotty, he said that Shotty had wiretaps, that they, that Shotty was wired up. And Shotty went to his peoples, other Treyway people, to talk about super violating 6ix9ine. You know what I'm saying? Meaning to kill him. But meanwhile, Shotty was wearing a wire. And that's how the feds were able to tell 6ix9ine that, because he was wiretapped. Totally reckless. That's not how it happened. And then the dude went on to say that, meanwhile, the people he was talking to, they also had wires on them, and they was getting some info from Shotty. So, like, both sides were playing against each other, and they were both on some tapped wire stuff. You know what I'm saying? Reckless reporting, I tell you. Unless it was a joke. If it was a joke, he sure didn't deliver it right, because you're supposed to let people know the punchline so people don't just go around thinking some old crazy stuff. So, anyway, to clear that up, as I understand, that's not what happened. Shotty was not reported to have been wired up to set up anybody. The confusion is that Shotty himself had his wires tapped. You know what I'm saying? Now, when I think of wiretapping, I think of an old school phone where they literally wire something or put a bug in it. Shoot, these days with the technology we have, as I understand right now, you can just have somebody's phone number and you are able to wiretap their phone. You know what I'm saying? This is the wireless era. So I'm pretty sure they probably had him wireless taps, because who's on a phone with a wire anyway? So yeah, let me be the first to coin that new phrase, wireless tapped. Yeah, Shotty had his phone wireless tapped, as well as his peoples or whatever. Space. Allegedly, you know what I'm saying? That's when the feds were able to hear the dude Shotty talk about he wants to super violate 6ix9ine. Following the events from 6ix9ine's latest Breakfast Club interview, where he said, I made up Treyway. Treyway ain't nothing without me, blah, 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 blah. Yo, I don't want to deal with nobody. I'm not dealing with nobody. I'm by myself. I'm tired of this. Treyway ain't nothing with me. I made Treyway. And all that stuff he was, off the cuff running his mouth over or whatever, right? So that's more so what happened. Feds listened in to Shotty and his crew talking about super violating 6ix9ine. Allegedly. I'm going to throw I'm going to throw that allegedly out there. You know what I'm saying? That got to be hip hop's favorite word of 2018. Boy, I tell you. Anytime something going on, that's like the political term to get you out of, you know what I'm saying, being held responsible for something. So yeah, we're going to run with that. Allegedly. How about that? Let's simplify it. Allegedly. So allegedly, Shotty was talking about he want to super violate 6ix9ine. In other words, bodily harm to him, hit him with some shots, kill him, whatever. Even though it's not a light matter, it's actually some rough shit he dealing with. But the point I'm making is at first when I was watching that Goofballs video, that said Shotty was wearing a wire. I didn't, I was in a rush. I was just listening to stuff. So when I'm talking to my man about it that loves him some 6ix9ine, I'm telling him that. I'm like, yo, is understand. Now, I didn't report it like it was true. I was like, yo, I heard Shotty was even wearing a wire, whatever. And then my man was like, oh, nah, he ain't do that, da-da-da. Oh, you crazy? Shotty ain't gonna wear no wire. And it clicked. That shit got me thinking. All right, sure, he's probably right. Dude wasn't wearing a wire. But at the same time, my man was aware of the other events that happened where allegedly Shotty was going to super violate 6ix9ine following that Breakfast Club interview. And, I always like to do, life is like one big social experiment. Or should I say social activity is one big social experiment to see the human psyche, how people behave, how people rock out and stuff like that, right? And this was one of those examples. And this has to do with the street shit. So I'm thinking to myself, so you mean to tell me after this dude Shotty went on saying that he wants to kill or harm 6ix9ine, following some words that dude said on his Breakfast Club interview, disrespecting the set, I guess, you know what I'm saying? Talking about he made Treyway, so that little space of maybe 10, 15 minutes of words against his former associates, that justifies wanting to do bodily harm to him. And as it looks like a lot of people interpreting, that justifies wanting to kill him. And that's cool. There ain't nobody, no outrage about that as far as disloyalty is concerned. Yet, when I brought up the lie that Shotty was wearing a wire, now it's like, oh, say it ain't so. Oh, never that. He a stand-up dude. And the shit really got me thinking. I'm like, yo, don't expect any loyalty in the street. Do not expect any loyalty in the street. In a place where people are doing things for their own personal gain. You know what I'm saying? Even within the organization a lot of times. All right, they're building organizations. They're building with each other. They're trading off resources. They're getting stronger. But everyone still got their own agenda. The street is cutthroat. If you want to talk about diamond people out, 9 times out of 10, maybe 19 times out of 20, when people get football numbers on them, they turn. You know what I'm saying? So it's cool for dude to want to kill 6ix9ine, allegedly, just after him yapping off the mouth and talking a little reckless. That's all right. That's not dishonorable at all. You know what I'm saying? Even though that was his man and, they probably done, he probably helped the dude, Shotty, excel to a certain point in his life by way of his stardom, by way of his fame, and you know what I'm saying, by way of rocking with him. You know what I'm saying? Probably opened a lot of doors and, they had good times, kicking it back, laughing, rocking with chicks or whatever the heck they doing, getting money. And just because of maybe 15 minutes at best of disrespectful talk, now you want to kill him. And, oh, there ain't nothing that violated any form of honor with that. Yet, the idea that he may have been wearing a wire, where people probably throwing football numbers at him to get his behind off the hook. Oh, now that's dishonorable. Whereas if he would not want to super violate 6ix9ine, there's no repercussion. Like there's no fire behind his ass to make him want to do that. It's just straight up words or disrespect. Now, I could be wrong. There could be other aspects to the story of why allegedly he wanted to super violate 6ix9ine. You know what I mean? It could be things afraid that he's going to run his mouth in court. It could be other stuff. But the general consensus, at least as of right now, a lot of people are saying, yo, that's based on dude, talking reckless at the mouth. You know what I'm saying? So that's cool. That's not dishonorable. That's not noteworthy to say like, yo, that's foul. Yet, oh, he's wearing a wire to evade football numbers. Now that I will not hear. No way will he be doing that. So I got a 10-minute limit on this thing. But I mean, the main point of what I'm saying is the street is cutthroat. People are out for themselves. They're going to do what they're going to do. If someone is willing to take somebody's life so willy-nilly, then, you know what I'm saying, what would make them, you know what I'm saying, what would make them diamond somebody out more an honorable thing or a dishonorable thing to do? You know what I'm saying? It's just my thoughts. But like I said, this is all allegedly. That's the word right now.